So how's it going, bosses? Hope everyone's doing fantastic. Now today I had a wearing of a beautiful, sweet, very, very spicy fragrance from Gallivant Stories. The one that I was wearing was Istanbul, and I'm going to be back in just a second to give you my full review. So welcome back, you're watching the Luxury Fragrance Boss channel. My name's Scott, of course I'm the Luxury Fragrance Boss. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you never miss another one of my videos again. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well. That way you get notified anytime I'm releasing a new videos, which is pretty much most days. Now, today I wore one from Gallivant. I wore Istanbul. This is a beautiful sort of sweet, very, very spicy fragrance. It's not the first time I've worn this one, but however, I posted a picture of this one on Instagram this morning as my scent today. Somebody asked me if I was going to review it. I thought I already had, and then I went back through my videos and I realized that still half the collection here that I've had since beginning of the new year I hadn't actually reviewed. I think so far in here I'm sure it was just Amsterdam and London. I'll have to double check though, but I will be going through the rest of them and doing reviews of those. Yeah, as I said, today I was wearing Istanbul, which is just a beautiful sort of spicy, a sweet spicy fragrance. What it really reminds me of is, I don't know if there's any other kids that grew up in the 80s that had one of these at home. My mum had, it was like a Schwartz spice rack. You know, you get the Schwartz spices in the little pots. Like the little grinders and little grinder pots and things like that. Well, my mum used to have like a miniature cupboard, I guess, and used to line up all the little pots and stuff like that. And just the smell of that, all the different sweet spices and everything like that, that's what it reminds me of. I'd say probably a sweeter version of that though. There's quite a few spices in this one, probably one of the spiciest fragrances I've ever tried. It's definitely probably more aimed at, I would say it's probably more aimed at sort of fall winter time, but yeah, wonderful smelling fragrance. The other way I would kind of describe it as, I would say it's probably along the lines of a spicier version, Lavender Desert Moroccan by Tower, or maybe Egypt by 8 and Bob. I say a slightly sweeter, spicier version of either one of those, because those two do really remind me of like the smell of the desert, like the sweet spices and things like that that you get maybe at a desert resort or something like that. Having been to Egypt, that's what I used to smell in the evenings. So I would imagine that Istanbul probably smells somewhere along those lines, being in Turkey, very near Egypt. So you're probably going to get a little bit of the desert sort of smell around there. But with like spice markets and things like that nearby in the center of the city, I would really imagine that that is probably close to what it smells like. Not having been to Turkey myself, I can only guess. But yeah, a beautiful sort of very, very sweet smelling spicy fragrance. Yeah, as I said, along the lines of two fantastic fragrances there in Egypt and Lavender Desert Moroccan. Let's go over the full notes of this one. In the top notes, you've got Bergamot, Cardamom and red thyme. In the heart notes, you've got Lavender Absolute, Egyptian Geranium Essence, Patchouli Heart, Sweet Myrrh and Popinax Essence. And then in the base notes, you've got Sandalwood, Vanilla, Tonka Bean, Amber and Musks. As I said, regardless of the sandalwoods and the vanilla and things like that, what I get is a beautiful sort of sweet sort of spice rack smelling fragrance, or like a very sort of holiday resort sort of spice market blend with the desert. Absolutely stunning fragrance. Now, performance wise, I'm still wearing this one right now, and as I said, I've worn it before. And I've noticed with all of the Gallivants, there's absolutely no problem at all with performance on these. They're all got pretty good projection. This one, I'd say probably around 2 to 3 feet. This one smells just as strong now as it did when I sprayed it on first thing this morning. I've had a full day at work and I've just come from the gym. So yeah, it's still going very, very strong. So it's easily going to get you through the day and through the evening if you need it for like an all day and nighter. So yeah, no problem there. So yeah, fantastic smelling fragrance and good performance as well. Happy to say that this is a wonderful house from London as well, or from England, a great British niche house. It's good to see that there's more and more of these companies popping up around the world, especially from my home country as well. So another thing from Gallivant as well, they've got a new launch coming very, very soon. They contacted me last weekend and asked about sending me a sample and also the press release and stuff like that. I don't know anything about it yet, so I'm looking forward to all of that. So look out for a review of that, as well as I've still got to do a couple of the others as well in here. As I said, I think I've just done Amsterdam, London, and now Istanbul. Brooklyn's another really nice one as well. Brooklyn is similar along the lines of this one. Probably not quite as spicy, but it kind of reminds me of maybe sort of New York, but you've got some ethnic sort of restaurants around that area, and you've got the different spices from the restaurants coming in and stuff like that. But yeah, Brooklyn's another nice one. So, I mean, that's my thoughts on Gallivant Istanbul. Let me know your favourites from Gallivant if you tried them. Otherwise, which ones are you looking to try? London, of course, is one of my other favourites, which I've mentioned in sort of some of my summer fragrances, because it smells like drinking gin and tonic in a British beer garden to me. Sort of really nice, fresh fragrance, great for the summer. Now, as usual, please like, comment, and subscribe. As I said, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the house. Let me know if you tried any. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. That way you can keep up to date with my scent of the day, anything crazy the cats are up to. They're actually behaving tonight, even though I've got the door open here. They were going absolutely crazy since about 4 o'clock this morning. For some reason, the full moon's really bringing it out in them. I'd call them werecats, I think. Don't forget to hit that notification button as well. That way you never miss another one of my videos. You get notified anytime I'm releasing a new one. Besides that, stay smelling fantastic. Look forward to seeing you very soon in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.